Rolling. Okay.
Okay. Hello. I am Milan. I am a director of this, managing director of this Nagarjuna Institute of Buddhist Studies, and personally, I am a Buddhist translator and a researcher also. I am a lecturer. I teach in two colleges affiliated with Lumini Buddhist University, Nepal. And I normally teach Buddhist philosophy, especially Mahayana and Vajrayana Buddhist philosophy. And I'm a translator. I translate from Tibetan to Nepali language and English also. And sometimes I translate from Sanskrit language. And this is one of the major activities of this Nagarjuna Institute of Buddhist Studies. And this is my introduction, general introduction. And as far as the activities of this Nagarjuna Institute is concerned, even the name itself suggests this institute actually focuses on the wisdom of Nagarjuna, and in union with compassion. So this is the motto of my father, or this is the motto that my father was inspired when he established this institute, Nagarjuna Institute. So that's why we also have been carrying, or we have been continuing his legacy on our own terms, And I think I'm not boasting. This is by far the most valuable and unique institute, all over Nepal. And so many foreign researchers also come to this place in search of books, Buddhist books, And they personally feel that the Buddhist books that they couldn't find elsewhere, and they can find here easily in this library, And this was the contribution of my father when he was alive. He collected so many books here, And library, maintaining library and lending books are not the sole activities of Nagarjuna Institute, and we have a translation activities also. Personally, I'm right now translating a very, very voluminous text, Tibetan text, Milan. And actually, I have already, come halfway, through the book. So now I am planning to publish the first volume of Milan in Nepali language. It is, actually, it will be available in the market very soon. And another activity that I personally, on behalf of Nagarjuna Institute, am doing is translation of Leksusum. Leksusum is a Tibetan word for triple excellence. And especially as far as my dharmic connection is concerned, my root guru is Chokyi Rinpoche, and he personally entrusted this task upon me. It is the triple excellence is translated maybe in over 12 or 13 languages already. And what is missing right now is the Nepali language and the Nepali practitioners. They are not seen practicing triple excellence, and triple excellence is so powerful practice that can actually give you result in no time at all. So Rinpoche believed in me. And so I have been translating triple excellence. So right now, I have been translating two mega works. One is Milan and another is Leksusum, triple excellence. And you will be very much surprised to know that there are so many Nepalis already, practicing triple excellence, especially the first excellence. The first excellence, and they are feeling very peaceful, and they also they have found that their life has changed considerably or significantly. Before they practiced, they used to be very angry. They used to be very proudy, and they used to be very egoistic. But after they practice, the first excellence, and their life has changed dramatically, and significantly also. And they have now started behaving like a peaceful person. Even if you scold at you, maybe you do something bad to them, they will not react in the angry manner or something like that. This is the major change that has taken place in their life. And these are the two activities. So you can also say that we can also say that these are being done under the umbrella of this Nagarjuna Institute. And another activity that we are doing is conducting classes. And classes are the major activities of Nagarjuna Institute that was started by my father years ago. And right now we have been focusing on the language classes. Very near, in the near future, we are going to open, or we are going to conduct Tibetan language classes, in 3-semester system. And in the first semester, we will teach the letters, Tibetan letters. Then in the second semester, we will teach, and there is a very qualified and professional teacher from Chechen monastery. And there is a very experienced Lopun. So he is going to teach the students, and first they must be able to read and write, and read the pechas, and not the che itself, because the che is very difficult. And the second semester, and he will teach the main language, that is Pheke. Pheke means Tibetan colloquial language, so to speak. And after they master Pheke, and they will jump to Cheke. Cheke is by far the most difficult part of the Tibetan language, and Cheke is different from the spoken language. That's why we actually arrange our class in such a way that the Cheke, the turn for Cheke comes last. So then we are also actually planning to take them to Buddha and let them actually, speak to the Tibetan shopkeepers and all those, in the Buddha area, so that their language skill also will get improved. So it is not only the classroom environment, but we will also arrange for the field visit classes and something like that. And another important activities that we are doing is the pujas, conducting pujas. Newar Buddhist puja, so to speak. There are so many rituals, Newar Buddhist rituals are very colorful, and especially the Western researchers are spellbound, when they see these Newar Buddhist rituals, taking place elsewhere in the Kathmandu Valley, in the Bahas, in Bahis, and these localities. And so these also play an important role to the preservation of Newar Buddhism at large, Yeah. And we have been conducting these ritual programs for many years, maybe since 7 or 8 years. And these are also major activities of Nagarjuna Institute, so to speak. And we have many Vajracharyas, working for our institute, and they conduct pujas. Sometimes we also conduct pujas sponsored by other foreigners, especially the Taiwanese and Americans also, and from Australia also. There are many sponsors who sponsor these pujas, and these pujas are very essential for their, especially, for example, if you are performing, if Gurujus are performing Tara Puja, on the behalf of the sponsors from abroad, and it means that they are now being protected from 8 kinds of fears and all those untoward accidents in their lives. So these activities we are doing, and as you are already been familiar, we have already actually made ourselves clear. We are also doing manuscript transcription or something like that. That you have noticed, already. And this is the major activities, and there are many activities that we are doing. And another important activity is that, especially those academic students, and there are many colleges here, Buddhist colleges rather, affiliated with Lumbini University, Lumbini Buddhist University, and the students naturally need many books, that they find on the syllabus of their course. So these books are not available in the market, most of the books. So they usually come here and find books, they desire, without any kind of trouble or something like that. And we have two types of library. One is digital library that contains over 10,000 Buddhist books, of various field or categories. And the physical library you have already seen here, right over there. So that way we are actually benefiting locals and all foreigners as well, who sometimes visit here. And their feedback is that they always find something, in their hand. They never return back. They never go back empty-handed. We always give them something. So this is the main activity so far, and we are trying to continue the legacy of my father, Min Bahadur Sakya, whose contribution is, something which that nobody can even emulate, let alone do. That's the main thing.
Excellent. Do you think that we would benefit from another angle, or just this is okay with one?
I was going with the flow, so I didn't feel like interrupting.
No, because I can ask you one last question, and you can change.